Okay, students, today we will learn about what are the various options available in different tabs. Now click on New button. So now we are into the Autocad interface. So since in the previous class we discussed about how to show this or hide the home tabs and insert tab and all the things. So we are working with the home tab today. Uh, so click on the home tab. So you know that in the home tab we will have the various panels: draw panel, modify panel, annotation panel, and layers panel. Now today we learn about some concepts of the tools of draw toolbar, draw panel, and modify panel. So you can see these are the options available in the draw panel. So click on first option, the line command. So click on line command using the mouse button, left mouse button. Click on this icon line. So you can see in the screen, since the line option is activated, so it is going to asking the first point and second point. Now it will shows the first one. Whenever we want to go to here, press the tab button, we will move like this. So tab is to shift from one parameters to other parameters. Though it was showing the x coordinate first, later we can see the y coordinate. Okay. So now you can as we, of course, now I'm exiting the button by clicking the escape button in the um, keyboard. So escape is exit to the respective command. So as we discussed that always we have to set the units. Click on the unit command in the command menu. Click on units to set the units first of all. So already it was there millimeters as we set in the previous class our units in mm, but always kindly check before going to starting the drawing. You must set the millimeters. The units must be in millimeters by typing the command units. Now click OK. Okay. So now go to the line icon. Click on the line icon. So it is asking the first point. Either if you know the coordinates, you can give the coordinates. Otherwise, we can simply click any one point on the space. So now I'm selecting any point on the space. Now just move the cursor here. Now I want to. It is going to ask me here the second point, and it was showing two parameters here. One is the length of the line, and what is the angle here. So click the length of the line. Let us say 100. Now the 100 mm, because already we set the units in mm. The line length is 100 mm. Then click tab button to enter the angle here. Click the tab button in the which is available in the keyboard. Click the tab. So now we need to enter the angle. Let us give the angle as 30 degrees. Then click enter button in the keyboard. So now you can see here the line is created already. So because it was seems to be very less, now by using the middle button of the scroller or the middle button of the mouse, you can zoom in, zoom out. So just zoom in to respective area. Suppose if you want to zoom this area, we can zoom here. If we want to zoom here, we can zoom here, like zoom in, zoom out. Now I want this area only. This is a working area. I want to see these things. So we can zoom like this as per our convenience. So now I was created a line, but the line command is already the line was created. The line command is not closed because in AutoCAD the beauty of the AutoCAD is until unless you close to exit the previous command, it will be there. It continues the previous command. Now again I can draw the lines like this. So I can draw any number of lines. So if I want to close the line command now, either you can click on escape button in the keyboard, ESC escape button. Otherwise we can right click here. You can right click here. You can enter the button. So now the line command is closed. So this is how to use the line command. Now I am saying once again, click on line icon, enter any one point by using the left mouse button. So just move the cursor, move the mouse move the cursor to some other place. Enter the value. Let us give the length of the line is 200. Press the tab button to enter the angle as let us say 45 degrees angle. Suppose if you want to create the line in the downward direction with the angle 45 degrees, you can either we can move the cursor simply. You can move the cursor downside and you can enter the angle. Suppose if you want to create the line like this, so just you can see it is measured from the horizontal reference. You can give the angle here once again like this. Based on the input, we need to give the angle. So now I am going to entering the angle here. Let us say 45 degrees. So then press enter button. Press enter button. So now you can see the line was created with 200 mm length with 45 degrees angle. Like this, we can do the you can use the line command. Like this, any number of lines we can create as per our wish. So this is exactly about the line command. Okay. So right click here, enter. It will exit the line command. So like this, you try to explore the remaining things also. So next one, next one you can go with the circle, whereas circle can be drawn with some center and radius or center and diameter. Other options are there: 2-point circle, 3-point circle, 10 radius. Now for the time being, we will focus on center and radius. Click on the center and radius option. So first of all, here we can see in the command toolbar, it is showing the different options here. By default, the outside is this outside will be the active. That is the center of the point for the circle. So and you can select any point on the space where you want to draw the circle. Now select the center here. Just move the after selecting the center, you move the circle here. Now because we have selected the center with radius, you can click on the radius. Let us say the radius is 50 mm. Simply enter the radius value as 50 mm and click OK. Click the enter button. Otherwise, you can click here enter button. So in the line case, once you draw the line, it repeats. But in the case of circle, once you enter, it closes because the circle is created. So this is a circle. How to create the circle using the center radius option. So all these are available in the home tab. In the home tab, it is available in the draw panel. So draw panel means we want to draw something. It may be a line or circle, or it may be arc or any polygon also. So like this, we have to draw the different draw tools like center and radius. Now you can use the center and diameter. Now again click here any point in the space which is nothing but center. Just move the cursor to the outside. Now we selected here the center and diameter. Now we have to enter here diameter. Let us say the diameter is 100 mm. So 100 means here the diameter because we selected the option as center diameter. Now click like this. We can able to draw the respect to draw a line or a circle or arc. Like this also we can do. So you try to explore these things how to draw them. Now you can see the 3-point arc. So if you know the 3 points, let us select this point, and this point. Like this point, it will create the arc. So if you know the 3 points, you can create the 3-point arcs also. Like this, to arcs also we have several options. Try to explore some options. Of course, however, we are using a line and this circle option most of the cases. Similarly, if you want to draw the rectangle, now you can select one corner and the opposite corner. Now it is going to showing the length and width of the rectangle. Suppose if you enter the length as 100 mm, press the tab button. It will comes to the other one. Let us select the width of the rectangle is 50 mm. Then enter. So it is created the rectangle. Suppose if it is not visible, it is not uh, because we are drawn somewhere else. We can zoom out this area so that we can see um, the screen. So these are about the draw toolbar. Like just now we drawn the rectangle. Now similarly we can explore how to draw the different polygons. It may be a hexagon or pentagon. Like this you can go through the options here and try to learn how to draw these things. Just we learn today line, circle and arc as well as rectangle. Okay. Similarly, let us see if we want to draw the polygon also. Now click on the polygon icon. So you can see in the bottom in the command toolbar it is asking the enter the number of sides here. You can click here number of sides. Suppose if you want to draw the pentagon shape, the number of sides should be 5. So enter the value 5 in the input command menu. Enter here, press the enter button. So now again it is asking that specify the center of the polygon or edge. So the option which is available in the parenthesis, like the edge is here in the bracket, so it is inactive now. So what is active means the center of the polygon is active. So here now if you want to create the polygon here, we will have the two options. Like we can polygon can be inscribed in a circle whose center and radius you are familiar. Otherwise, if you know the edge of the polygon, then we can also draw the polygon, because generally we use the edge option. So hence here you can move the mouse button here, click on the edge button, click on the edge button simply. So now you can see it changes to the another one. Now we need to enter the edge length. Now, so before going to the creating the edge, now see you can see. Now I am selecting one point of the edge. So another point is nothing but its edge length. So either you can select the edge like this or at any angle. Otherwise you can select the edge like this. So now I am selecting in the edge must be perpendicular. Otherwise the edge must be parallel to the XY line. So now I am selecting here perpendicular. Now you can enter the value here, the edge length. So let us give the edge length as 25. That is the second point, nothing but the 25 distance. Then click OK button. So now you can able to see, because we created the polygon that which consists of the 5 sides, nothing but pentagon side, and the edge length is 25. Like this we can create the hexagon also. You can see here once again. Again select here, click on the polygon option. Again select before going to the polygon. Now it is asking once again the number of sides is 5 or 6, because we already used it here in the previous case the number of sides. Now is the default 5, the bracket it was showing the 5. Now if you want to create the hexagon shape, now you have to enter separately the value as 6. Click the 6 number of sides, that is hexagon, and enter the enter button. So now again the option will have the two options. Either you can use the edge length, otherwise you can inscribe or circumscribe in a circle whose center and radius you are familiar. By default here the option center of the polygon is activated, but I want to use the edge because I know the edge length. So simply you have to click on the edge once again, select any point on the space here, then move the cursor. Now it was showing the hexagon shape here. So either the starting edge may be parallel, or the starting edge may be any angle, or the starting edge may be a perpendicular also. Now you can see the it is perpendicular. So simply enter the edge length. Let us say 25 is the edge length. Press on the in the keyboard input keyboard. Give the input as in 25 and press enter button in the keyboard. So now we created the hexagon like this. We can create the these things polygons, either rectangle or it may be a pentagon. The option is available here. So similarly we are having the other options here. You can create the ellipse also. Okay, you can create the ellipse also. You can just go through these options. Today we learn line, circle and arc and rectangle, as well as the polygon options. So these are available in the draw toolbar. Let us see what we required actually. Now I am drawing a line. Select any point on the space. any point in the space here. Click here, click enter button. Now I was drawn the XY line. Now I want to give the here the name to the XY line. So if you want to give any names here, like we know the front view, the small a dash, and the top view, the small a. Like this, if you want to give the names here, so you can click, you can use the annotation button whenever you want to create the text. So when you can click here in the text icon, click on the text action. Again, it will have the single line as well as multi-line text. Multi-line means we can create the paragraphs like two or three more lines here. Whereas a single line means it is simply a single line text. We have some limitations. So you can click on the single line text here. So now you can see in the bottom, it is asking specific starting point of the text. Now I'm going to I'm going to clicking on the in the space here somewhere else here. So you can see here I am clicking here. So once you click here, it is asking the text specific height of the text. So we must have the some specific height of the text here. Simply click on the input board. Generally, we can use either 3 to 5 mm text height, 3 to 5 mm as text height as a standard. Now you can see based on the question, you can give the text height here. But default you can follow 3 mm or 5 mm. Now click on the 3 mm and enter the click the in the input command toolbar at the 3 mm and enter button. So now it is asking the next question. Now we mentioned the height of the text 3 mm. Now it is asking the rotation angle of the text, and you can see by default the angle is 0 degrees here. The angle is here 0 degrees here. The angle is 0 degrees. You keep the same thing because I want to create the text is now you can see click on the center button. Now you can see here it shows you some blinking we need to see is showing the blinking line. So now you can type anything whatever maybe you wanted. So I'm zooming this one, you can see. So it blinks like this. So I'm clicking back. So it blinks like this. You can enter the text now. You can enter the text now. Suppose if you want to create a small a dash in the keyboard, this is a small a, and the dash will be available in the behind, below the escape button. You can click here dash a dash small a dash. Now we are created the text with height is already mentioned here 3 mm 3 mm. So this text height is this height is 3 mm with like this we can create any number of text. Now you are created the a dash. Now the icon is blinking here. Now you click in the space somewhere else here. Now we can create the text here. Like you can see small b dash. You can click somewhere else here. Small c dash. Press the on the keyboard. You can use the keyboard to get the small c and dash. Like small a. So like this we can create continuously by clicking in the different positions the respective text we can click. Now I want to create the this XY line. I want to mark this line as XY name. I want to name the line as XY. You can click here X name. So the small letter. This is X and this is a small Y. So now you can click somewhere after completion of this text. If you want to exit from the creation of text, that means the command will be repeated here. The text we can create several times. So simply you do one thing. Simply either you can press the escape button. You can simply press the escape button. So the text command will be exited. So now you are created somewhere else, some another position, the names of the text. Now we want to move. Now I want to give this end name as X, this end name as Y, like a reference line, as in the case of projection of points. So now I want to move the X point, X text to here. Simply click on the X text here. In the bottom, you can. It was showing some icon here. So using the left button of the mouse, press this one. Just drag this one and move the location wherever you are willing. Simply press here. Now press the escape button. Once again select another text here. Again select this option, this icon. Now you can simply zoom out because the other end is I am unable to see. So if it was like this, first of all zoom out the screen. Zoom out the screen. That is use the scroller button of the mouse, middle button of the scroller of the mouse. You can zoom out. And now I want to give this point name as y. Just simply move the mouse here and just left click here. So now press the escape button. So we can move like this everywhere. We can move the respective anything we can move. Suppose if we want to move the this polygon also, we can select all the edges. So now I was selected instead of select, I can select this edge. Otherwise, I can select by selecting some area by using the left mouse button. I can select anything. So now you can drag here by pressing the button. So now I want to, if you want to move the see here, now the polygon I was selected. Now these are the points available. 5 points are available here. When you press this any one point here, if you move this one, what happens means only that point will be moved. Okay, because we dragged that point only. But my target is not that if I want to move the entire this pentagonal shape to somewhere else. Then because we are going to relocate the position of the this polygon, then we have to go for the modify. Once you use the draw commands, only the modify toolbar is used to modify the draw command. So suppose you are drawn something here. Now we want to move to another position. It is not like text to move, simply drag and drop wherever, because this is a single object here. It is a single object. Now I want to move the entire object to somewhere else. Then you can see in the modify toolbar. So this is a modify panel. In the modify panel, you can see the other options here. Move. Like we are having the other options. Move. We can move the object. Otherwise, we can rotate the object. Otherwise, we can see the coffee option. We can have the move option. We can use the enlarge stretch. Otherwise we can use the scale. We can reduce the size. We can apply the scale. For that it applies the same entire object. Similarly we can use the these options here, filleting, because if it is having sharp edge we can create the filleting, and you can use the chamfer option. So we will see in the upcoming classes, but now for the time being, so you do one thing, um, select this polygon. Now I was selected with no left button. Otherwise you do one thing. Click on move option. Now let us see how to work with move option. Click on the move option. Click on the move option. So now press this because it is asking here select object here. So we clicked already on the move option. When you click here move option here, when you click here move option, uh, our target is I want to move the center object. So that is the reason it is going to ask in the select objects. So we can select the any object which you want to move. Now you can select here the first object. Suppose if you want to select the hexagon also, we can if you want to move the hexagon also, to move this hexagon also somewhere else, you can select this one also. Like this we can select any number of objects. So now once again it is going to ask in the selection of the object. So you can see here in the command toolbar it was selected, two total members are selected here. Like this n number of objects can be selected. Now because the object selection is completed, either you do one thing, either you can simply right click here. Here right click means here because the object selection option is will be exited. So if you want to exit the selection of objects, now two members are already selected. Now I want to exit of the selection of the object only. So after that it is going to ask me from which position to which position you have to move. So before going to that relocation, So in the command toolbar you can see it is asking here specific base point. So base point means here on which point because we have selected here two objects, on based on which point we want to move here. Reference point it is going to ask me. So now we can select any point. So now I can select this point or this point. Every point you can select, any one point you can select as a base point. Now I am going to select this is a base point. Click on this base point. So now we can able to move this entire object from reference to this point base point to somewhere else. Now we can move like this and we can place somewhere else here. Just simply move the cursor left. Don't press any left mouse button. Simply after selection of the this base point, simply move the cursor and simply select where you want to relocate. Suppose if you want to relocate here this up to this position, simply click here. So it is going to moving from this position to this position. So like this, whenever we want to move the entire object, definitely we need to use the move command option. Suppose see if I want to move here the A dash point, then there is no need to use the move command, because simply you can click here, you can drag here with mouse, and you can left click here somewhere else. So next escape button. Like this, we can use the directly in the case of single text. We can use the directly selection of the object and we can move to drag and drop. Whereas in the case of we want to move the entire object, then we have to use this move command. Move means it is under modify toolbar, because we are drawn, we are using the draw toolbar. Whereas modify means we can move, either we can move, either we can copy, either we can rotate or we can mirror it. Like this, different options are available in the this modify toolbar. So like this, you try to explore or draw panel and respective tools like line, circle, and how to draw the rectangle, and how to draw the polygon here. Just practice at your home. And similarly, you can use the move button, and you can also explore how to rotate and all the things. And for time being, now let us say now I want to draw the solution for the, let us say, projection of points. So already we are drawn here xy line. Now if we want to draw the, let us say, for example, we are drawing the projection of points for the front view is above xy line and top is below xy line. For convenient purpose, I am here. We can edit here. So suppose you want to edit the text here, you can double click on this one. So simply you can type here whatever maybe you wanted. Now I want to change it to front view. Just click here. Once again, you can select another text here. Otherwise, you can select another text here. I am selecting here this one, top view. You can click enter button. Like this, we can edit the text also. Now I am putting the front view here. Front view is here, and top view here. Let us assume I want to draw the solution for the projection of points in the first quadrant. You know, in the first quadrant, front view above explained, top is below explained. So let us say, for example, in the front view, it is HP distance is 25 mm. So you can select here. So now you can see it was selecting here. While going to, I want to select this position, but it was showing here this end point only. This end point and this end point and middle point. Why this means these are the options are already we make a tick here. That is the reason, because we ticked here end point, midpoint, and the center of any circle. Uh, that is the reason it was showing. It was going to showing snapping the points like end point, midpoint only. Then if you want to select any point on the line, then you can activate the other options also. Like we can click the node, so quadrant. You will see these options in the next class. So now I'm going to select. So see. you can highlight any point here. So simply do one thing, because I want to use this one, because it was showing the snap point nearest to the end point or midpoint. So hence you can inactivate this one. You can inactivate. Now you can able to select it. So I can select this point. Simply put the cursor here on the line here. And mark here. Let us say if you want to draw the front view image with HP distance as 25, simply draw this line perpendicular to XY. It was showing with a 90 degrees angle. So draw this line at an angle 90 degrees, 25 length. Enter the 25 and press the button. It was drawn with 25 length. So you can enter button. Once again use the line command. We draw the front view to the above line. Now you simply uh, select this point. Now it was not showing because it was inactivated. Now again you can click on this snap button. Now you can select this end point. So now what is the, let us say in the top view we need to draw the let us say 40 mm distance. Press the 40 distance, that is VP distance as 40. So enter button and click here, enter, because I want to close the line command, enter. But you know that in the case of projection of points, these projector line, these are the projector lines, must be, this projector line must be as light as possible. Then you can do one thing, select these two lines here. You can select these two lines here. You can click here. You can click here. We can click on this option, that is color option. It is opening a standard colors. You can select, try to select the any light color like a gray color line. Then click OK. So press escape button. Now you can see the difference. It was showing a different color. Otherwise you can show, once again you can select this these two lines here. Again click here. Now you can click on here on the color. So you can use any different color. Suppose if you want to create a yellow, blue color, click here, click OK. Now you can see here, because this entire layer is set to blue color, the previously drawn objects also this layer. So that is the meaning of the layer. Layer means we are giving specific properties. Suppose see, if I change it here, this color, so I am changing here red color. So what happens means the entire thing is also changing the red color, because we drawn with this layer. That like this we can create any number of layers. Layers means we having the specific properties, the type of line, color, these things can be given. This is also will be discussed later. So now you simply do one thing, you can change it into white color or any light color. Okay. So now you got the, we drawn front view here. Top is below explained as is in first quadrant. Just for explanation purpose I was mentioned here. Now let us assume the front view name is A dash. Simply A dash line is there here. Just select this one, put somewhere else here at a convenient place. Similarly, you select the other top view point is small a. Small a you can select here, zoom in, zoom out, and select this small a and move it to the with your mouse directly to somewhere else. So like this we can solve the problems of projection of points, lines, as well as any problem we can solve. So after marking this A dash point and top view small a point, we have to give the dimension here. This can be done here in the same annotation. In the annotation tool panel we learned how to create the this single text in the just now. Now if we want to give the dimensioning, now we can either you can click here, otherwise you can see here we are having the various types of dimensioning, linear and aligned dimensions. Whenever the inclined line is there, if you want to give the dimension, you have to use this option. Suppose if you want to show the angle, you can use the angular dimension. If you want a circle is there with radius, if you want to show, we can use this option. Now I am going to use the linear dimension for to show horizontal distance or vertical distance. So click on the linear dimension. You do one thing simply. So click the this line end point, this point, and this is the other point. So you can see here, but actually this line is we are given the 25 length. So see, you can see in the initially we not drawn correct. So you can select here this, and we can move to this point. So you can see here why the dimension was shown here instead of 25 it was shown 24.9598 means now when you click here, so the dimension is matched with xy line. Okay, so it was showing the correct distance only, but we drawn the line here. So see the end point of the line is crossed the here this xy line, that is we drawn wrong. So you do one thing, press here and move this option here, press the escape button. So even it is not changed because it was showing the same length only. So now I am going to removing this one. It was wrong. Nothing. It's good only for us. So again select the line. You can see here. Now we selected this point. That is the reason it was shown wrong. So again you select this line also. Select this point also. So we are drawn wrong. Again you can delete this option. This line also. Again you try to draw a new line. So these things can be happened because as a new user you can select here any point here, you can select here. It was showing here. So you have to select a point exactly on the XY line. So you have to take care. Again you can type here 25 length. 25, sorry, 25. Click on enter. So click on enter. Again now you can click on the line option. Again select this option, this end point. So draw the line towards downside top view. Assume the distance is 40. Click enter button. Close. So now you drawn both the things here. Now you can put the dimensions here. So because this dimension is wrong, simply you can click here. You can delete the option. Now again you can go to the linear dimension. Click this end point. Click this end point because this is the HP distance. Now you can see you drawn correctly. Like this we have to cross check from where to where we are measuring. Now you can see while I am going to giving the size of this option was mentioned here. I was selected this point and I was selected exactly this point. The selection is also very important. Let us see, suppose this is a dimension. Select this one. Now it is 25. Where the it was located from this point. When you move this one, when you selected somewhere else here, see it was showing the distance is different because you selected a different point. So exactly we can select this one. If you mark the wrongly, simply you can click and you can drag where we want to change it. So there is no need to delete also. Now you can see here it was showing 25. So these precautions we have to take care. Now similarly again if you can click on the linear dimension, click this end point, just zoom out and select zoom in and zoom out. Use the zoom in zoom out with our mouse. Select this end point. Take care while we are giving the dimension. So simply move to this one. So this is what it was showing correctly. So exactly you can match this, try to match this arrow mark. If it is like this, of course it is also correct only, but always for better presentation you try to match this arrow marks here. So I can match like this. So I can see here, of course, a little bit unmatch is there. So like this, you can do the projection of points problems. So kindly go through the problems and solve all the projection of points problems in the AutoCAD software. Okay. Uh, so like this, you can use the draw tools like line, circle, and you can practice modify toolbar. We will explain more about the modify toolbar in the upcoming class. Just you concentrate on how to create the line and how to create the text here, single line text. Later after that, suppose if you want to give the dimensions, how to create the line. First of all, you focus on these things, linear dimensioning. So once you did the uh, completed the work, so now I want to save the file. Simply click here, either on here A button, otherwise you can click here save button. Both are same only. Since we are not saved now, you can click on the save button. So it opens some place where we want to save the this file. Uh, so default file location will be documents. You do one thing, go to the click on here left side desktop icon. So you do one thing to save all AutoCAD files. You can create a folder. Click on the desktop first of all. Right click here. Click on new folder. In this option new in this new can click on the folder, so it will shows the folder. You can enter here with your roll number. Now you are having some roll number like 2025 department of science. Like this you can create the folder with your roll number. Just click outside after creating this folder with your roll number, then double click the folder. Now I want to save my all the files in this folder. So what is the name of your AutoCAD file means it is shown by default name is drawing 1, because initially it is opened with drawing 1. Now you can change here this file name as directly. You can select here by using the mouse button. You can select here again. You can save as like in the shortcut, like give your roll number like CSC section 1. Like you can give like this as per your wish. CSC section 1 and your roll number in the shortcut like 025, and the 025, let us say roll number is shortcut. In section 1 your roll number is last 3 digits is 025. Like this you can give, and you can give the first experiment because it is AutoCAD first experiment. You can give here exp1 like this. Okay, you can save like this so that you can able to remember which experiment is which one. So then, so I was given here CSC1 underscore roll number, that is section 1. In the section 1 your roll number is last 3 digits 025 and underscore experiment 1. You can give like this. Click on save button. So now I can see. Now I am going to closing my file. You can see here. We can close here. Already it was shown with the shown name. You can see we can close here. Now we closed our AutoCAD. Not a complete AutoCAD. Just file which we created. We exited from that file. Now if you want to open the same file, simply you can click open here. So again you can click the desktop. You can click the desktop. Where in the desktop we created a folder with our all ticket number like 225 DC Department of Science and Computer Science. You can click here. Now this is the file. It was showing the files created. Like this, all the files will be there in here. Suppose if you want to re-edit the same file, you can click on this file and click open. So the file will be opened. Okay. So like this, we have to save the file always. Okay. Now I am closing the file. Here, do one thing. Now I will send a standard file. You have to use every time this standard file. And first of all, rename the file with our respect to name. Just I am showing here what is the standard file. Open here. click on desktop here. It was not on desktop. My standard file will be at different location. I will share with you in the WhatsApp group. You can use the same file only. Click on this PC. Now I will send the standard file. This is the standard file. I will send this A3 size. AutoCAD A3 size will be there. Click on open file. Open this. Now you can see this file every time you have to use while practicing the AutoCAD. You have to use this file only. So save this file in your location. So now I was created this standardized format I was already created here. You can use the space here in this region only you have to draw. Anything if you want to draw you can use in this space only. Within these boundaries only you have to draw. So like this you can practice here and you can save the file respect to assignment. So I will give the marks here. Now you have to do here from your side because I was given some number here 2025 DSCB T1001. So you must change this number to your roll number. Say simply click on this text here, double click on the text here. So don't see once again I am showing you. So when you double click here, it will select. It is going to selecting every all the text. So don't type directly. So click the mouse somewhere else here. Now it was you can see the difference between the previous one and now. Now you change the just change your last three digits because you are a CSC section. Otherwise you enter the completely the entire your roll number. Like you can see here, my roll number is the last 025. Let us say you can enter. Simply you can click outside. So enter the button. So like this every student has to change his roll number like this and save the file I was given the AutoCAD A3 size file name. Now you can save file with a different name. Don't save directly. So click on save as option. In the save as you can see the different options are available. Click on the drawing here. Now I want to save this file not AutoCAD. I want to share with file my roll number like CSC1 underscore last three digits 0 to 5 underscore experiment number 1. Like this you can give some identification name. So click on S. Click on save. That means this file will be saved with that number. Then we can see I am going to closing this one. So click on open. So you can see I was already changed this the standard file to this my format like CSC1025 like this now just now only. Now you click OK and open it. Now you can see your roll number is changed like this. So every student has to change the roll number in this case. And before going to drawing anything, my suggestion is you have to enter units first of all. Change the units here without any doubt. Before going to drawing anything in the AutoCAD, change the units to millimeters by default for every time. For every time, don't forget. Okay, and do all the assignments in the AutoCAD software like this, and give the names here using the annotation option. Give the dimension here using the linear order. It may be aligned dimension. Today we discussed only linear. Okay, you learn, you try to explore the remaining things also. Okay, that's all. Try to practice the first assignment projection of points. Will be shared with you in the WhatsApp. Thank you.